I'm Ball Bucket, and you're watching SkeleSteve.
Hey, thanks, Bolt Bucket. Welcome to the SkeleSteve channel. I'm your host, SkeleSteve. Hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody. Shout out to Bolt Bucket for that badass intro. And if you're not subscribed to Bolt Bucket, what are you doing? Go subscribe to him. I'll put the link for his channel down below in the subscription. Like his videos, subscribe to his channel, comment on his videos, do all that fun stuff. You won't be disappointed. The guy's awesome. He's hilarious. Funny Aussie. Does his mail call videos. You know, when he gets other stickers from different motovloggers, slaps them on his bike. Then he does his motovlogs around South Australia on his Bolt Bucket, as he calls it. Bolt Bucket riding Bolt Bucket. Yeah, so he's got this awesome Kawasaki Vulcan 800 that he turned into a chopper, and it's like a true chopper because it's not like catalog parts on there. There's the stuff that he just like MacGyvered on there, I guess. I don't know. It's like stuff that he just slapped on there and says, "Oh, this is a part I'm putting you on here." And that's why he calls it the Bolt Bucket. It's a bucket of bolts. Yeah, so I definitely recommend you guys checking it out. And that's what this video is going to be about. Well, not about him, but it's not always about Bolt Bucket. But anyways, yeah, it's going to be about customization work. Now, my Yamaha Road Star, my creature, is nowhere near on the level of customization as the Bolt Bucket is. But it's not stock. So I've done a few things to it here and there over the years. This is what it looks like originally. It's the stock photo of it. And here's a photo of it now. That's today. That's what it looks like right now. And yeah, so I've done a few things to it. I've added a backrest to it for the passenger seat. I've added Cobra pipes on it, took the baffles out. I threw a crash bar in there, and then I started blacking out the bike after that because it came up all chrome. So I blacked out some of the covers, some of the side covers. I blacked out the crash bar. They're Lin bars, they're Lin B's bars. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me right now. Blacked out the exhaust. And then I added these 12-inch mini ape hangers. I believe they're the Wild One brands. And I added these Kiriakin scythe mirrors. I added a BAK air intake. I'm trying to think what else I did. That's about it, really. I'm trying to think. Oh, the paint scheme I did, the black with the purple. I did that too. So just little stuff here and there. I mean. But yeah, so, and I did mention before that I was done customizing my bike, but that's not the case. I know you'll say that, but you know you're lying to yourself when you say that sort of thing. You'll say, "Oh, I'm done adding parts to my bike, or I'm done adding parts to my car," and you guys know that's lying. You're lying. You know you're lying. You know it's a sickening habit. You're never satisfied with it. You'll be satisfied for a little bit, and you want to do something else. Trust me, I know. I've seen myself do it before. Anyways, yeah, and also here's a video of me doing a walk around of the bike after I did the most recent work, which is earlier in the spring. So yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna talk about a few things I'm adding to this bike, and I'm gonna start with the very first thing, and that's going to be the shock. Now, I had the shock tuned. But it still didn't do anything. It's still uncomfortable. Stock shocks are usually just garbage on most bikes. On most bikes, stock shocks are garbage. So the one shock that I'm looking to get, and by the way, my bike has a mono shock, but the one shock I was looking to get is it's called a Road Wing, and this was made by a few guys in the Road Star clinic, I believe. That's a forum / Facebook group. But yeah, it's what it is. That was my phone call. Anyways, what the Road Wing shock is a Gold Wing shock that's been converted over for a Road Star, hence the name Road Wing. And you guys know, Gold Wings are just comfortable as hell. They're sofas on wheels. Ask Smitty about it. He'll tell you. He'll talk about his Gold Wing all the time. His old man wing, old wing. But yeah, they're comfy rides. So I get the benefits of having a comfy suspension from what do you call it, from Gold Wing onto my Road Star. It's a win-win for me. Yep, so there's that. And speaking of comfortability, I'm going to talk about the next thing, and that's my seat. So I forgot to mention too earlier that I did have my seat customized. So I do have the stock seat, but I have a guy locally. He does seating for bikes, and what he did was he took out the insides of it, and then he replaced the inside of my seat with memory foam and gel. He used the original leather that goes over, so he restitched the leather that goes on top of the innards of the seat. Well, now I just don't like the leather. It gets hot. I can slide pretty easy on it. I don't like it, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get different material, put it over it, or take the leather out, put different material, and I'm gonna do the rear seat too, since Kaylee's riding more with me, so just make it comfortable for her too. Those are the two things I'm going to hit the most. Okay, those are the ones I really want to get done. So next one I want to talk about is the saddlebags. Now, I hate saddlebags. Saddlebags are the devil. I freaking don't like them, but they're necessary. It's a necessary evil. That you gotta take shit with you, or you're going somewhere and you want to buy something. They help out. So, and I bought them mainly for my road trip I took a few years ago. So, I bought Viking bags. I bought the Overlord. I think it's the Overlord one, whatever the heck it's called. But I liked it because it's not big, but it also just like kind of, it suits my bike well. It looked good with my bike, so that's why I got it. And then I got this quick disconnect system on it that like you bolt it to the bag, and then you put little like tracks on the side of the fender, and then you can just slide it off. Well, they shake a lot. They shake way too much. The bags are falling apart. The thing shook on top of my, what the heck's it? It's the drive belt cover, belt drive cover. There we go. And it put a big giant gouge in it from the bag slapping it. So now I also got to replace that too. And they're just falling apart, so I gotta get to replacing those. And I was looking at TKY hard bags, and the thing about those, they're cool because I like them that they open from the top and that they're easier to disconnect. I was looking at the disconnect system; it looks better than what I have now. And I'm gonna get it in a primary color so I can get it painted to match the paints. I'm gonna do the black with the purple marbleized purple stripe on it. So that one is that. And what's the next one I want to talk about? Oh, heated grips. So that's not going to be right away, but that's going to be eventually down the road. I definitely want heated grips because I want my hands to be warm when it gets colder, because it's Michigan and we get pretty chilly over here certain months, so I want to keep my digits warm. Now, I layer up, but like the cold doesn't bother me. And my other part of my body is just my fingers, so I want to keep my fingers warm and comfortable so I can be able to ride. Like I said, I don't mind the cold. I can handle it. So, yep, heated grips. And then what else I want to talk about? Who was the other? Oh, clutch. So back to the whole Road Star clinic form. A lot of the things that the guys rave about is the Barnett clutch, and I was looking into it, and I think I'm going to go with the Barnett clutch. The clutch has got to go. It's not the greatest clutch, so I got to replace that and get the Barnett in there. Oh yeah, LED lights. So I want to put LED lights on this bike. So when I did get a Cobra light bar on this thing, and that was during last winter when I was doing a bunch of other work to it. And during the winter time, I ended up getting a new car, and that had LED lights on it. So I never drove or rode with anything that had LED lights. So when I was doing that, it was a lot better. I was like, wow, I can see everything. And then when I got the bike, when spring came around, I got the bike back, and I rode for the first time at night in the bike with the new light bar and everything. Man, did it sucked. I spoiled myself with my Subaru having the LED lights on it. Then I go for the first time on the Road Star, and I think, oh, this light bar is going to be pretty good. I can see a lot more, but no, that was not the case. I'm like, damn it, I spoiled myself. Now I got to put LED lights on this bike. That's it. That's all I got to do. So, yeah, that's about it. Like I said, shock, seat, light bar, LED lights, Barnett clutch, and then heated grips. So this is where I'm going to leave it off. And I did mention that this is another one of my, my previous video I mentioned I was doing voiceovers. I probably got one more voiceover. If not, the rest of the videos are going to be the regular videos where I'm talking while I'm riding. I banked some during the, during the fall time. So that was before my sound went to crap on my settings or GoPro, meter mod, whatever it is. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys like this video, comment, share it, subscribe. And after you guys subscribe, don't forget to ring that Guardian bell. Bring that bell and do all those other things to get those pesky YouTube algorithm gremlins. Alright, it was fun, guys. As always, SkeleSteve out.